Hi guys, welcome to another episode. Today I want to talk about and reply to a question that I get a lot, which is always related to metronome or BPM. But before getting into the lesson, I wanted to actually thank you guys because I've recently reached 10,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So it's amazing to see those numbers grow. Of course, I just like to share what's very helpful for me. Teaching and studying and practicing is my passion. So there's nothing more nice than to share, all the things that I have in my head. So thank you very much for following me and subscribing and supporting me. But back to the lesson. This is the natural speed of my pedal, okay? Depending on how tight and how loose your spring is, the pedal will have a different speed. But let's say that this is my point 0. From this speed to slower, I always want to use the leg motion, because if I use the ankle motion, I will have to fight against the spring. Instead, with the leg motion, the weight of the leg, it's way easier, no effort at all. Like, there's no doubt that the weight of the leg is more powerful than the spring tension, even if you have a super tight spring, which in any case you can put a little bit of body weight if you really need, or just by doing a little bit more pressure with the leg anyway, you will still, it will be an easier way to deal with the spring tension from this speed, the natural speed of the pedal, to slower. Okay, so if you're trying to develop ankle motion in this way, this is not developing ankle motion. This is fighting the spring with the smaller muscle than the one of the leg. Okay, articulations muscles are way smaller. There's more tension in my foot here. There's no tension in my foot at all here. So this is the first thing. So this has nothing to do with the BPM, but this has to do with the pedal setting and the speed of my pedal. From this point on, instead, so from this point faster, I want to start involving the ankle motion. Okay, if you're not a metal guy and you don't play many single strokes, many notes in a row, you might still want to play double strokes or 3 strokes in a row and stuff like that. I would still start to involve the ankle. Instead, this at this speed could be 2 leg motions. At this speed, I will start to have this ankle motion coming in. It could be heel toe, toe heel, whatever you guys are using. But the important part here is that the fact that I am using, starting to involve the ankle, and the same would be for fast single strokes, right? So from this speed, like on, I will be using more the ankle until I don't only use the ankle motion, because it gets to a speed where I would need, or I add the technique, heel toe, whatever, whatever you guys are using. But the important part is that the pedal determines these 2 body parts completely. So from its natural speed to slower leg motion, and then from its natural speed to faster ankle motion. So I can show you exactly like a transition here. Here I isolate the leg. The motion that you see here is just a consequence of what's happening down there. But basically I'm going from this to this. Okay, and then from this you can, go to other techniques. So this is another thing, like I do not think of the speed in this case based on the BPM, but on the body, on the pedal setting, on the pedal natural speed. Then if I'm let's put numbers to this. If from 150 to slower to 100 I use the leg motion, then I know that that's the type of body motion that I will work on. And if I have to practice to a song that it's 139 BPMs, I will still need to practice that 139 tempo to have the perfect spacing between the notes and not be, have a weird feel or trying to guess what's exactly the muscular memory that 139 feels like. So I will, once I determine, okay, it's slower than what the pedal is working on, then I go and develop the leg motion. It's one speed, this is another speed, both are leg motions. So you still want to, so the next step would be to put it on the tempo, regular tempo, to a metronome, and develop that exact muscular memory on that part of the body. Same for the ankles. Working at 200 BPM is one thing. Working at 240, 250 is another thing. You want to not only maybe work different tempos on the same technique, you might want to work different tempos with different techniques, okay? So all ankle motion, but maybe one is going to be heel up, another one is going to be swivel, another one is going to be heel toe. 3 different techniques, all for from the natural speed of the pedal to faster. So I hope this video will be helpful. All these information were very important for me, for my practicing and playing. So yeah, if you like my stuff, feel free to leave a comment, share videos or subscribe, all that good stuff. The more you give to me, the more I can give back. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.